Don't interfere in our local politics. Buhari warn foreign diplomats. This one is interesting. President Muhammadu Buhari is warning foreign diplomats ahead of the 2023 general elections. We've seen that in past elections, governorship elections in the state, the international community, they've always shown interest, watched closely, even to the extent that the the one for Edo State, the Edo State governorship election, and also Ondo State governorship election, the international community, they made they put out something that any politician that is found committing malpractice, that they will get visa ban. All of this is just for them to ensure that the vote of the people counts, that those rigging and all of those sort of election malpractice, everything will stop. And I think that put some fear into these politicians, because we could see that the Edo State governorship election was now judged as the most credible people that don't used to even appreciate INEC. Everyone was appreciating INEC, and even Buhari as well, because everyone believed that if Buhari decided to interfere, if he decided to use federal might in that election, Obaseki will not win that election. We saw the sort of the battle he faced with the All Progressive Congress before he left, before he moved to the People's Democratic Party. So everyone knew that for that Edo State governorship election, Buhari did not interfere. You know, even when Obaseki visited Buhari to appreciate him for everything, Buhari opened up. He said he was the one that even told the Inspector General of Police not to interfere, not to take sides with any party, not to go in, not to step in. Quite interesting. Buhari is now warning foreign diplomats not to speak, not to interfere regarding the elections. We'll bring you all of the details in a moment, but before we do, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click on the like button, and if it's your first time, you're very, very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. Now to the news. President Muhammadu Buhari has issued a stern warning to new diplomats posted to the country against meddling in local politics, especially the 2023 general election billed for next year. The subtle warning was handed down to the ambassadors at the presentation of letters of credence at the State House Abuja on Thursday. Among the new ambassadors are the Czech Republic, Zdeněk Krejcik, Italy, Stefano Di Leo, Spain, Juan Ignacio Selzan, and Israel, Michael Shual Freeman. Buharis Words. You are assuming your diplomatic responsibilities in Nigeria at a very interesting political period, as the Nigerian's national elections are due in early 2023. As you settle down in the face of these developments, it is my hope that you would also be guided by diplomatic practice to ensure that your activities remain within the limits of your profession as you monitor the build-up and the conduct of the general elections next year. The president called for the support of the envoys in tackling rising global insecurity and strengthening communality. We are living in unprecedented times and with so many uncertainties, especially with the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, the rise in global insecurity, and the devastation of our environment caused by climate change, among other existential threats to our collective peace, progress, and shared values. Different factors that accounted for these challenges go beyond the abilities of any single country to effectively contain alone. Matters of security have become the business of all the nations of the world to work closely together to build consensus in order to overcome these challenges, he said. For us in Nigeria, President Buhari told the diplomats, we continue to make steady progress despite the daunting challenges, especially in the areas of insecurity, fight against corruption, diversification of the economy, and our efforts in promoting good governance amongst other aspirations. Buhari also noted that Nigerians' differences and divergence in culture and religion had contributed immensely in cementing unity as a people, as well as spurring religious tolerance and respect for one another. He reminded the ambassadors of the need to build lasting friendship in the course of performing their duties, saying it will go beyond assignments in Nigeria. If Buhari does the right thing, if we are truly practicing democracy and he has respect to democracy. I don't think he should be worried about these diplomats, because the times where they are going to speak or raise their voice or even notify their various countries of what is going on is at a point where maybe clash rises up or things are not going well. But if everything is going smoothly, I don't think they will interfere. Buhari needs to worry about himself than worry about these diplomats. He made this comment while I'm receiving them, the diplomats from different country, from Spain, Israel, and Czech. He told them that they should just do their duty. So, in other words, he's telling them that while you are here as diplomats, anything you see, you had better keep quiet. Don't say anything. That is what he's telling them. These guys are representatives of their country in Nigeria. So wherever they are occupying, that place is their country. It's not even Nigeria. Whichever house they are being given in Abuja, there, that place is their country. We know the power of diplomats, the sort of power they carry. So Buhari should just worry about himself. Buhari was giving an excuse that a lot of challenges that the country is facing is as a result of the pandemic, and also there's insecurity. The insecurity is a major one, serious one, and the truth is that these diplomats, they are aware of it. They read it in the news, they see it in the news. Buhari does not need to tell them lies or just make up any stories. They hear about the kidnappings, they hear about the killer Fulani headsmen that Buhari has not been able to do anything about, that he's not been decisive about. Killer Fulani headsmen that have been killing people. Well, the 2023 general election is drawing near, and he's telling them not to interfere. We'll see how this goes, but the truth is that if this doesn't go well, he should be rest assured that these guys will speak up. He should not think that they can be bought over. They are from another country. They are representing another country. They are not Nigerians. Even if they are in Nigeria, they are representatives of another country. So he's telling them, don't interfere. That they came to the country in a very interesting political time. Lately, if you look at the news, before you see 10 news, maybe eight of those news, they're about 2023. Either Atiku support group is doing one thing, or it's Bola Tinubu support group, or it's how Osibanjo is going to take over, or one thing or the other. But 2023 has been at the top of late, all owing to the fact that it's not long to go anymore. It's no longer 2 years we used to talk about, or 3 years to the election. It's barely a year from now to the 2023 general election. INEC has given the date. We're not hoping that the date is going to be around. Date is already known. So we'll see how all of this plays out. Well, my people, leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.